Hello everyone. Just wanted to get with you this morning. I'm sorry this video is so late. We've had some significant technical problems with our class this week and wanted to give you an update on those at this point in time. I'm broadcasting from the BYU Idaho Manwaring Center, where I'm here for the online conference that I think I told you that I was coming to. First of all, a couple of details. We are extending our deadlines for the week 7 doohickeys paper and all of our week 7 work till Monday at 6 a.m. and that's Mountain Daylight Time. I want to let you know that because we've had a couple issues on the gradebook. Some of you don't even have your feedback from your first doohickeys assignment because the gradebook has been broken for that long. It was finally fixed last night late, and that is done and ready to go. And as far as I know, we should be good to go there. So all assignments are due. Instead of being done Saturday, which would be tomorrow, they're due Monday at 6 a.m. If that helps, hopefully it does. Again, I apologize for this. It was a vendor issue, and I didn't have any access to the gradebook to see any of your work, and I couldn't put any grades to it. So again, I apologize for that. The second thing is I wanted to talk a little bit about our topics for this week, and I apologize for the glare. I don't have a place I can go that's a little bit less bright. It's early morning and the sun's coming through the windows pretty brightly. We're going to talk about motivation and safety. First of all, I want to talk about safety. And from an HR perspective, it's one of the key things that goes along with work in today's modern companies. First thing I want to do, and if you hear noise in the background, the cleaning crew's here. Like I said, it's early. Safety is a couple of things. It is really a simple concept. You go to work, you don't hurt yourself, and you come home in the same way you went. There is nothing as devastating as having an accident where you lose a finger, a toe, a hand, or in some cases even your life. There are literally thousands of deaths on American jobs every year, and most of those occur because of driving and driving accidents, people that drive for a living. But there are still industrial accidents that take people's lives, and they happen way too much in our society, and they're way too frequent and need to be something that we are very concerned about. Most of what we want to look at with safety this week is the fact that it's the concept of prevention and training. Everybody knows they need to work safe, and very few people go to work unsafe. But tired workers, workers that neglect what they're doing, people that don't have the right training or safety experience, use tools that are incorrect, and work with a hammer instead of a saw type of thing, or don't have specialty tools for their job. All of those are issues that go along with being safe, and it's extremely important to be able to be safe on the job. So those are the type of things that need to be there and available as far as tools go. The second piece is training. We conduct a one-day long safety training for all of the employees that come into our company. Lots of people think that's excessive, but we don't. We tend to think it works very well, and it's important to be able to, again, have that emphasis. And it's companies that have safe workplaces almost always invest heavily in training. And it's very simple, is that whatever specific or general processes you have need to require training, and that includes those that drive for a living. Even though you think, oh, they know how to drive, defensive driving training is extremely important. So you can't overtrain in the safety world, if you will. So I just wanted to share those thoughts with you and kind of help you understand how important the safety issues are. Second thing on motivation, I wanted to take some time. This is one of the more complicated things in leadership. You have to figure out what motivates somebody. For someone, it may be money. For most of us, it's not necessarily the case. You have to realize what motivates them if it is there, and motivates them if it isn't there. For example, money may not be a motivator if it's there in enough that people can put food on the table and do the things they need to do. It may also be a demotivator if it's not there. So it may be a motivator, or may not be a motivator. One of the biggest motivators we know is working for a good boss. More people think that they work for their boss than the company. And truly, if you think back on your jobs, the reason you've had, I think, my opinion, successful jobs is because you probably had a good boss and a good support team to work with. Individuals that don't have those type of things tend to be demotivated. Other factors in motivation include proper tools and the ability to get your work done. If you're a person that works on the computer and the computer never works, or my motivation this week was low because I couldn't get anything done on the things that needed to be done with our grade book. Anyway, you get the point with that. Think back on the workplaces you've had. If the tools are there and the work is there and you have a good boss and you have a cause to work for, it can tend to be very motivating for you. Think of missionary work. Why do missionaries, brothers and sisters that do missionary work, why are they so motivated? They got a great boss and they have a good cause and they have the tools they need, and they go out and they work harder than almost anyone, and they do it completely for free. And as a matter of fact, they pay for it. So I think that's a great example of how the conditions create the circumstances to motivate. It is really difficult to motivate somebody that does not want to be there or has a bad attitude or other things like that. And so it's not something like safety is pretty cut and dried. You do this, you come home safe. Motivation is different by person. It's different by group. It's different by day. It's different by hour sometimes. It's different by all kinds of things. So I would encourage you to kind of think about what motivates you, what you do to motivate other people, what gets you to get up in the morning, what do you enjoy doing, and why are you motivated to do those things. I would encourage you to take some time either through study of materials that we have or other materials to talk about Maslow's hierarchy of needs. It's a pyramid that basically gives you the concept that says there are things that motivate me, but unless I have the basics in life, it makes it difficult. So if I don't have a place to live or shelter or food or even air to breathe or water to drink, I don't have much chance of being motivated. So if those things are met, then I have a chance to be motivated by other things such as friendships and association and love. And if those things are met, even further up that pyramid are things they call self-actualization, where you feel complete and life is good and you feel harmony and joy and those type of things. So if you don't do anything else this week, take a chance, find, and there are literally thousands of examples, and I'll post that if I can get it to work graphically, and take a look at that Maslow's hierarchy of needs. I think you'll find that interesting. And again, to summarize, no grades are due, no projects or work is due until Monday at 6 a.m. because of the delay on the grade book. And then anything else that you've got a question for, let me know. Hope you guys are having a good week, and good luck on your next doohickeys paper, which is due Saturday. Thanks much. Talk to you soon.